Good morning, friends. Today's topic is varactor diode. So, varactor diode is a PN junction diode whose capacitance is varied by varying the reverse voltage. So, here there are the different names which are known as a varactor diode. So, varicap diode, tuning diode, variable reactance diode, variable capacitance diode. Here we can vary the capacitance of the diode by varying the reverse voltage. So here it is a construction. So there is a p-type material, p-type semiconductor material, n-type semiconductor material. P-type semiconductor material having the majority charge carriers or holes, and minority charge carriers or free electrons. So due to the majority charge carriers, that is holes, can carries the large amount of electric current in p-type semiconductor material, and n-type semiconductor having the minority charge carriers holes, and free electrons are the majority charge carriers. So that here the free electrons can carry the large amount of electric field in n-type semiconductor material. So when these two different p-type material and n-type materials are joined together, it forms one junction which is known as a PN junction. And at this junction, it can blocks the p-type, separates the p-type material and n-type material. So at this junction, near this junction, it forms one layer which is known as a depletion layer. So this depletion layer can having the mobile charge carriers or absent. That is, it having only the immobile charge carriers. That is uh, there is no free electrons and holes. So, and it blocks the free electrons from the n-side n-type material, and it p holes in the p-type materials. So this is the depletion region, and here it is a symbol of the varactor diode. So it looks like a diode, and it having two parallel plates which looks like a capacitor. So this is known as a anode, and this is known as a cathode. When there is no biasing, so unbiasing, that is, so if there is no biasing, the varactor diode, what will be happening here? The majority charge carriers which are present, holes are present in p-type, and electrons, free electrons are present in the n-type semiconductor material. So the p-type holes and electrons, the majority charge carriers are move, that is holes in p-type can moves towards the n-type, and the n-type electrons are moves towards the p-type materials. That means it can moves the higher concentration to the lower concentration. Here the for the holes, the higher concentration are having the p-type region, and lower concentration having the n-type region, and electrons, for electrons higher concentration are in a p region having, and the lower concentration having the p-type region. So the majority, when there is no applied input voltage, then the electrons are move from the region, and that across the region, and flows towards the p-type p region side, and whereas the holes are moves towards the n-type material. So here these two materials are act as a, that is a p-type material and n-type materials are act as a electrode, and the depletion region acts as a dielectric material. Because of the electrodes or can flows the electric current, but in case of the dielectric material, dielectric space, there is no electric flows the no electric current. It can generates the electric field, so it's can act as a capacitor. Okay, so coming to the working of the varactor diode, it can works only in the reverse biasing condition. So whenever we connect this p-type material to the battery negative terminal, and n-type material connected to the positive terminal, here what will be happen? If there is a low reverse voltage, then the width of the depletion layer will be decreased. so that the capacitance will be increased. Whenever you increasing the reverse voltage, then only the capacitance will be decreases, and depletion region will be increased, because of here the electrons and holes are repel each other, so that the depletion region will be increased. And here the characteristics of the varactor diode. So on y-axis we take the capacitance, and x-axis we take the reverse voltage. When the reverse voltage is increased, then the capacitance of the varactor diode will be decreased. So when reverse voltage is increased and capacitance will be decreases. So there are some of the applications of the varactor diode. It can be used as a frequency multiplexer, and also used as a parametric amplifiers, and varactor diodes are used as a voltage controlled oscillators. Thank you.